Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to your core reset program. I'm very happy to have you here and I can't wait to guide you through each day. We have 7 days in total and this first class is also free for the lovely YouTube community. But if you do want to explore the rest of the challenge, then I have a link in the description box below for you. And you can also explore all the other lovely routines and recipes that we have coming up for you as well. So let's start our first class of this lovely program. Come sit down on your mat and then you're gonna turn around. So make sure that you have enough space right back behind you. You're gonna place your feet on top of the mat, keep the knees softly bended, and then let's place our hands right on top of our shins. Make sure that your shoulders are wide and open, collarbone as well, and shoulders on top of your pelvis. Good, we're gonna start just warming up through the pelvis. So you're gonna just tilt the pelvis, rock it back behind the sit bones without rounding your upper thoracic spine. And then you're gonna restack the pelvis. So we go again just through the pelvis and then you lift it back up. So keep your chest really straight and feel this connection here, really in the pelvis. Good. You sit evenly on both sit bones. And then as you tail back, you're gonna feel a little bit more of the weight going back onto the sit bones and then back up. Good. Let's go for 2 more. Just to arrive in the present moment, calm our minds. Last one, and then restack. Lovely. All right. Now we're gonna go for a half full roll back. So now you're gonna first tilt the pelvis back, rock it back behind the sit bones, then start scooping the belly, draw the navel in, round your spine and into a lovely C curve, and then glide and slide your hands right on top of your shins, right to your knees. Take a deep breath in when you arrived in your C curve and then exhale, roll back up. Bring your chest right on top of your thighs and then restack your spine. Good, we go again. We exhale, we round and curve. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Go into your C curve. Take a deep breath in and as you exhale, you curl back up. Bring it into a beautiful long spine. Good, let's go for 4 more. Exhale, round and scoop. Find your banana shape, shoulders away from the ears, gaze towards the front, and then exhale, we come back up, chest above the thighs, and then you restack the spine. Beautiful. And then we go back, and exhale, really squeeze the navel in as much as you can. Feel your abdominals getting warm. Good. And then we have just 2 more. We round, we exhale, we inhale, we hold, and then exhale, come back up, bone by bone, and restack your spine. Last one, we round, we tilt back. We have our hands right on top of our knees, and then exhale, roll back up. Beautiful. All right. Now, we're gonna come onto our elbows and then you're gonna lay down all the way until you arrive on your back. Now we're gonna keep the feet on the mat. You bring the hands right back behind your head, open the elbows, feel the shoulder blades anchoring down on top of the mat. And let's keep the feet and knees together for today. Now we find a little gap under the lower back, so we're neutral spine, neutral pelvis, and then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start curling up, melting up and peeling off the spine into your chest lift. Now once you're here, make sure that you're not scooping the pelvis. Keep this long, stable line. Keep the little gap under the lower back, and then inhale, lower the head down. Good, and we go again. Exhale, curl up, lift the chest, squeeze the navel in, take the shoulder tips off the mat, and then inhale, roll down. Good, we go again. Exhale, we curl up, Inhale, lower. Let's go for 4 more. And then 3. Good. And imagine you have a cup of coffee on top of your pelvis, and every time you roll up, curl up, keep the coffee there so you don't want to spill it right on top of your belly. Let's go last one. Exhale, curl up, and then inhale, lower the head and release. Good. Then bring the hands next to your hip, and we go for a lovely single toe tap. Now, you're gonna bring the right leg into tabletop, then the left leg as well. So once we're in this position, first we have still a neutral spine, neutral pelvis, but we're gonna go into an imprint. Now you're gonna reach the right toes towards the mat as you open the hip, but keep the right leg in the 90 degrees bend. And then exhale, bring it back to the top. Other side. Now lower the left foot, keep pressing now the lower back into the mat, squeeze the navel in, and then bring it back to the top. So every time you lower, you press lower back into the mat, and then when you reach the leg back up, you find your neutral position, okay? Let's go for 5 more. Squeeze everything in, feel the core connection. And don't go too low with your feet, because once you start going, really touching the mat, you might gonna arch, and then the belly's gonna pop up, and we don't want that. So let's go for 3 more. Last 2. Melt your chest bone in between the rib cage for last 1. And then place the foot back up and lower the feet down. Good. Now we're gonna go for a double toe tap. You're gonna float the right leg into tabletop, then the left leg. Now both feet are gonna tap towards the mat and then back up. And here again, as you lower your legs, just keep the legs in the 90 degrees. Just open the hip, and you're gonna go with your feet towards the mat, press the lower back into the mat, squeeze your abs in, reach it back up. And remember, you don't want to go too low. You don't have to touch the mat. If it's possible for you, of course, very great. If not, then don't worry about it. Find what feels good for you. Beautiful. We go just 4 more. Last 3. And 2. Keep the shoulder blades anchoring down, just 1 more. And then bring the feet up, place them down and release. Good. Now let's bring the hands back behind our head. And we're gonna go for an oblique twist curl up. And we're gonna also add a single toe tap into it. So now, as you exhale, you're gonna curl up. Take the left foot off the mat, then rotate your thoracic spine, your upper body towards the left. Right elbow is gonna come towards the left knee, and then place everything down. Other side. Exhale, take the right foot off, curl up, twist towards the right side, left elbow towards the right knee, and place it down. Good. And we go again to the other side. So now we're alternating here. And every time you curl up and twist, try to take both shoulder tips off the mat and keep your head just supported in your hand. So you don't want to pull into your neck. Keep the elbows wide and open. And you have a little orange in between chin and chest. So you really have to curl up through your obliques, through your abdominals. Keep the pelvis still. Anchor both sides down, especially when you twist. Nice. We go for 2 more. And then just 1 more on each side. Good. And then release. Beautiful. All right. Now let's turn around onto our right side. And we're gonna stay on our right form, on our right elbow. You're gonna keep the right leg bended and you stretch the left leg out. Make sure that your pelvis is stacked, shoulders as well, and you're not collapsing in your right shoulder. So you really feel this lifting up, engage your obliques, pull the navel in, core is always on fire. Flex the left foot, reach the left arm up, and then exhale, press yourself up. Take your hips off the mat, find a modified side plank. And then inhale, lower the hips down without touching the mat. Again, exhale, press to the top, and inhale, lower. Maybe you want to bring your left hand right on top of your left hip. Good. Make sure your neck is also not collapsing. And we're stabilizing through the right shoulder. Good. We go 2. And then on the last one, we're gonna hold. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Can you press the hips even higher? Now find a lovely side bend towards the right side. Keep pressing the hips towards me. And then inhale, lower the hips down. And drop the arm as well. We go again. We exhale, we squeeze, we press to the top, we press the hips even higher. We find a lovely side bend, and then we lower. Good, let's go for 2 more. Good, last one. Keep pressing the right shoulder up, find your lovely banana shape, and then lower everything down. Good. Before we go to the other side, we're going to come onto all fours. You're going to have your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hip. Elbows are softly bended. Now make sure you squeeze your navel in and you have a wonderful, long, flat, straight spine in this position. Now tuck your toes under, and on your exhale, you're gonna lift the knees off the mat. So you're gonna find a nice hover position and then drop the knees down. Good, exhale, press the knees up and lower. Good, let's go for 5 more. And every time you hover, you're gonna squeeze your abdominals even more in, and also when you drop the knees down. Let's go for 3 more. And 2. 1. Drop the knees down and sit back on your heels. Roll yourself up. Good. Let's give the hands a little break. And then we're gonna go into our bird dog. We go back again into all fours. You're gonna stretch the left arm out and the right leg as well. Now, once you're in this position, make sure that you're not shifted towards the right side. You wanna stay in the middle, so find your center. Good, then press the right hand away from the mat, stabilize through your core, and then we're gonna lift left arm and right leg, and then you're gonna bring the right knee towards the left elbow. And then you stretch out, you lift, and bring it in. Good. Stay right in the middle. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Good, last 3, very nice. And then 2. 1 more. And then drop everything down. Good, let's go to the other side. We reach the right arm out, left leg as well. Now keep the left shoulder softly bent. Squeeze your core in, lift arm and leg up, and then bring the elbow towards the knee. We slightly rounding our spine as we keep a neutral pelvis. We keep a square line at the back, especially when we lift that left leg up. So don't go too far. You want to keep both hip bones facing the mat. Good, let's go for 3 more. And 2. 1. And release. Good. Then sit back on your heels, turn around. Let's go to the other side. So you're gonna come on top of your left forearm, left elbow. You stretch the right leg out, keep the left knee bended. Stack your pelvis on top of each other, shoulders as well. Make sure your hips facing me. And then we're gonna press ourselves up. Left shoulder is supported, navel in, exhale, squeeze yourself up, and then lower it down. We exhale, we lift the pelvis, and then we lower. Good. Beautiful job, you guys. Now, if you feel that you're collapsing in your shoulder, restack it and push yourself up. We go just for 2 more. And then on the last one, you're gonna hold, reach the right arm up, lift the hips even higher. Now find your banana shade, a beautiful side bend, relax the right shoulder, and then drop everything down. We go again, we exhale, we press, we lift, we find a side bend, and then we release. Good, let's go for 3 more. And 2. 1 more. And then release, lower, bring your knees in. Let's find a cross leg position, or maybe you wanna come into a frog sit, or just sit on your shins, whatever is best for you. And we're gonna go into just a stretchy side bend to finish. Place the right hand down, reach the left arm up above your left ear, bend over towards the right side. Take a deep breath in, swing the arm back. Let's go to the other side. Make sure pelvis still stays super aligned. And then lower the right arm down, roll your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And you're done for day 1. I can't wait to share all the other classes with you guys. And yeah, let me know in the comments below how it's going, what you also would like to see on your future classes with me. And I'm always happy to hear your feedback. So yeah, I'll see you in day 2. Bye.